Hello guys, Barbie1 here, and today we're gonna go for the Canadian Grand Prix Season 4 and round number 6, I believe. Not sure. We're changing our livery quickly because if you missed the previous episode, we had one of livery and we won quite easily, I'd say. We had some troubles in the end. Watch the previous video that I uploaded on F1 2021. It should be that one. Watch it if you haven't watched it. It's pretty nice, although I dominated all the race. And now we have we had a department event for the durability. We agreed it was the same thing, but one was with department points, I think, with R&D, and the other one with money. Now this is round 7, not 6. We saw it right there. We're going straight off with the qualifying one. We should be on the Q2 quite easily, setting one lap on the mediums here. Quite cutting the corner, but no warning at all, so we're good. And where we are 11th. Maybe we'll need a second run, because I don't know, maybe we'll need one. We'll go for another one on the same set of softs. I go here quicker, quite might we get a warning this time. And we are now 8th, I think we're good. We're gonna see how we're gonna go. We're gonna wait a bit for the session. There's here 10 minutes until the session is over. We made it for the Q2. This is our first lap time on the softs. Here going through the chicane, quite hard to get right. Now last corners, last chicane, Wall of Champions. Did we get there? No, we did not. And where are we? We are pole position, provisional pole. And this was a Q2. Verstappen managed to go 4 tenths quicker. Now I'm gonna go for Q3, first lap. Buzz is in front, but he's not there to have us in trouble. And we did not get a warning. Quite good chicane run, I'd say. And we are 4th position as we go back to the grass. Charles Leclerc, we took provisional pole, and we have one purple sector 1, and sector 2 is green. We are 5 tenths up. I don't think we can stay on pole though, but we may be able to. We are solely 4th as Perez has done 169, and maybe we can improve here. Yes, we do 7 tenths, 7.5, and we are provisional pole now.
That was the fastest lap.
And I'm gonna try to not set a lap time here, but I'm gonna wait like that. Okay, so Gasly could have done another lap. I don't know if that's Gasly. They're entering the pits. Now you see this, AlphaTauri goes in front, Ferrari goes in front, and Pierre Gasly, I think, should go in front soon. But I really hope they don't take my pole position, as you'll see now I am, well, no, it doesn't say it. It just says how many laps I've done. As you see there, they are in a run. So let's hope they don't take my pole position, and they don't. Carlos Sainz has a 5 grid penalty. 5 place grid penalty. Charles Leclerc is behind us, 1.5 tenths slower in his best Q3 lap time. And right now, let's go to the race.
Bonjour! It's time once again to go racing here in Montreal, the second largest French-speaking city in the world, and home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Paul lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Gasly, Max Verstappen and Norris, Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll and Nikita Mazepin, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz and Russell, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Mick Schumacher and Callum Ilott, Latifi, Samaya, Giotto and Guan Yu Zhou. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, so did nothing on strategy, just load the fuel, and that's it. We're going down to the 5 red lights and we're underway for the Canadian Grand Prix. And we have a really good start. We're defending the inside as they can send it, believe it or not. This is 94 AI. I think so, I gotta check. And Verstappen is now behind us. Verstappen overtook Leclerc for first purple sector, as it is quite normal to say. Verstappen is still behind us. Leclerc isn't giving him even a challenge. 4 tenths behind. Leclerc is 4 tenths behind him. The gap is now shrinking. We go to that braking zone and oh my god, that was quite bad and we oversteered. But we did manage to save it. And Verstappen is with us right now. And Verstappen could not overtake us. We squeezed him. We're now going our first time to the chicane. We hope we do not go onto the Wall of Champions. ERS is deployed for this lap. We find quite much and Leclerc sends it. And he's lost his front wing. Lap 2, Leclerc has lost his front wing and there's a VSC lap number 2. So I hope nothing happens right now, as I have realized something. The game doesn't penalize us for going slowly, so we'll try here to go quite slow. Then I'm gonna speed up as I almost oversteered again, and we should be able now to take a comfortable lead as we almost got the track. But you see what I was waiting 1.5 seconds right now. I don't think I will do that anytime soon, because simply I don't want. This was the time that I just wanted to check it, and that's it. But those were the first 2 laps. Leclerc now goes into the pits. Verstappen tried to overtake us. Lap number 7. He's now right behind us, 2 turns. Perez behind us, 4 turns. Can we overtake Verstappen now again and we take the lead of the race? Can we? We should have DRS this lap, and I think that it started raining. Yes, it did start raining. It did start raining. You can see all the hail right there. That is the raindrops. Verstappen, we're quite far in front, but we should be able to catch him.
getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though.
We
Be
cannot.
if we move on to
There is
business
again.
early.
Overtake again. Are we close enough for typhoon? I'm gonna send it, and we
It's your choice
and we
as to
did
whether you
overtake
want to
him,
fit
but
the wets next time you
in the
come
end
in.
we did not, to be exact. He comes back. We are with him. We're gonna go to the inside here, but we cannot overtake him. Perez is now behind us. Verstappen almost oversteered and we crashed into him, almost. And now Perez is behind us. He won't have the DRS, but we have to. So it does make something, but he is quicker than us in the straights. Well, he could have gotten a better exit. Here too. He's quite far behind. And I don't think we'll get now DRS from Verstappen. Or we should. Our front left tire is overheating quite much, 109 degrees. And we're not gonna go into the pits this lap, we're gonna go to another one. We still have DRS, so we're good. I don't think we're quite near enough to make a move. We lock up, we go to the grass. But we're still okay. Still okay. The thing that is not okay is our tight times and their in-track position. Right now, Pierre Gasly just overtook us and Perez is behind us again. I cannot really go fast on wet. If it's only one lap I can be okay, be good maybe. But on race I cannot be good. Even when there's slightly raining. And let's not talk about when it's changing. This is something different. But Pressman is out, Perez is out. And this might be a safety car, this might be a good time for us to pit. And it is a safety car because Sergio Perez is out of the station. Verstappen is having some problems, as our engineer said right now. And now let's look at what happened. And we did not touch him. I think that he tried to go to the left, and then he lost the back end. I think that happened. And there is rain, so this could be it. Now from our onboard, nothing happened. You see here on Checo's onboard that he did not touch us. We're kind of in the middle of the track. He wanted to go to the right, to the right, but I was kind of there. I did not turn on him, but it looked like that. We're now gonna change our tires, but this is not us. This is us behind. This is Gasly, and he goes to the mediums. I would have gotten out to the mediums as we have to go to do another stop. I'm going to the intermediates. I don't think it's now time for the inters, but it will be, and we'll be ready. As you see now, we could be the first one of the inter runners, and Stroll and Smaya are on dries. I cannot see Norris, but I think we're the first one that has inters. But I don't think I've noticed right now, but still is on winters. Winters, I say, on dry tires. And I see I'm kind of alongside him. I don't remember what happened. Maybe I was scared that I'll go to the back of him, but I have taken, so I think I knew. And yes, we are the first guy with the inters, so we're good. Inters are up to temperature, they're alright, and we're not even going to the half of the race, so many things are going to happen. There are only, 21 runners, only Checo has DNF'd. and Mazepin is behind us on a Ferrari. I still don't know how that happened. It was a mid-season transfer from season 3. So yeah, it will be bad. I want to see what will happen to this season, as I know when it changes. Normally it's Britain, but Britain or Hungary, normally it's around that time. I will now go to lap 16, and we understeer, we lock up and we understeer to the middle of the corner, and now Mazepin has took us, he takes the lead of the race. Hamilton is alongside us, we're side by side. Ricardo is now with us. Hamilton overtook us and now Ricardo is in our fight. So this won't be good. It's probably no good. We lost already 2 places. And I hope it's going to dry up some right now. Mazepin is in, I don't know what happened. Now on to lap 17, chasing after.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
Just as we were chasing Lewis Hamilton, Jeff said that we might have a problem with our engine. Now this will be pretty bad, as there won't be enough time for the championship. This round 7 of a 16 race season. The race is going to die, but I will need to win every single race. And our engine is popped. Our engine popped. Now this is it. This is a race. We can't do anything about it. We cannot restart. We cannot flashback. Game has hardly coded it in. You can only retire from the session. And now many people are behind us. Leclerc has even more bad race. He breaks on front wing on us. Gasly is there. Bottas is a bit stuck behind us. And we park up right now. And somewhere now, notification is going to appear here. Here it is, mechanical failure. You can only retire from the race. Not the way I wanted this race to end, but this is it. We cannot change that, and I wish Mullag is with us in the next race.
That's it then for another magnificent Canadian Grand Prix, and they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Now, that was our Canadian Grand Prix. How did it end? Badly. We could have taken the win around here, taken 2 wins in a row, but no. Pierre Gasly somehow up in front. Something else happened. Merck are now up in the standings. We are 4th, 42 points behind Verstappen. You know, not that bad, you know. Maybe 2-3 races, and we're there. Rivalry breakdown 4-0. You cannot do anything about that too. Oh, with Bottas. And achieve podium finish, yes, we didn't damage reduction 11k and 37.5k. Have 19.16 million. I think we should be okay for durability number 3. Spec 3. It could be, but until next time, I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please subscribe with the notification bell on, and I will see you next video on the French Grand Prix. Bye bye.